So Stephen, can you tell us a little bit about your professional sports background and how it's influenced you in business?
Yeah, I was a professional snooker player for a few years, and I never made it. I never made it big, never made it famous, but the lessons learned in that were so helpful in running my businesses nowadays. Now, you've got to understand, I was practicing in the same vicinity as the 7 times world champion. So I had access to them, and we would play each other in afternoons, some afternoons. So I got to see how world champions thought, what actions they took, how they practiced, how they implemented things daily. And here's the biggest lessons for me that I learned from all of those years when I moved into sales and when I moved into business. The discipline, number one. They were focused on practicing certain aspects of their game, so mastering their craft. Right. So they would, what I call purposeful practice. So the big mistake I made was I would turn up and just hit the balls about for, the whole day or half the day. Yeah. Whereas they were thinking about what they needed to do to improve. Same in sales, same in business. When I went into sales, I started implementing the things that world champions that I had learned that they were doing. And the first thing was purposeful practice. I would think about listening to my calls. Where am I going wrong? What am I not saying? What am I not picking up on? What am I doing well? Because success leaves clues. Yeah. So purposeful practice was number one. And the discipline to go with that was number two. Every single world champion that I know or I've practiced with or I've experienced or spoken to all had incredible discipline because they knew what they were going after, so they were very clear on their goal. So if you're in sales or you're in business, you have to be crystal clear on your goal. What are you going after? What do you want to achieve? Plan it, schedule it, and then take action on it. And that discipline is something that people need. We see the end result in most, let's take sport for example, we see the end result and wow, they're so good, world champion, they've won that title, wow, yeah, I just couldn't imagine playing that well. But what people don't see is the 10, 20 years that they've been grinding it out, practicing, putting in all the hard work behind the scenes before it gets to that. So you want to be the top salesperson. You want to be a fantastic business owner and be super successful. You want to have that lifestyle that a top salesperson can have. Then you need to have a clear goal. You need to have the discipline and you need to have purposeful practice.